Answering calls for him to end his presidential campaign, Joe Biden was emphatic and unequivocal. He's not going anywhere.
Well, guess what? They're trying to push me out of the race. No! Well, let me say this as clearly as I can. I'm staying in the race. Yeah! I'll beat Donald Trump. I will beat him again in 2020. Well, by the way, we're going to do it again in 2024. I learned long ago, when you get knocked down, you get back up.
Since his rambling performance in the first presidential debate, Biden has faced sinking support in polls and growing calls for him to cede the Democratic Party's nomination to a younger candidate. In an exclusive interview with ABC journalist George Stephanopoulos, Biden said he performed poorly due to illness.
I was sick. I was feeling terrible. Matter of fact, the docs with me, I asked if they did a COVID test because they were trying to figure out what was wrong. They did a test to see whether or not I had some infection, a virus. I didn't. They just had a really bad cold.
If you can be convinced that you cannot defeat Donald Trump, will you stand down?
Well, it depends if the Lord Almighty comes out and tells me that, I might do that.
Several House Democrats have publicly urged Biden to exit the race. Virginia's Mark Warner is reportedly assembling his fellow Democratic senators to do the same. When the speech was done, most of the people we talked to here in the Democratic-leaning town of Madison, Wisconsin, said they support the president and they want him to run.
It was wonderful. I thought he is spot on. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that man.
Fantastic. Better than I could have ever expected.
And you want him to stay in?
Absolutely.
But even here, among those who attended Biden's address, there were doubters.
He's too old, 100%. He did pretty well in this speech, but he has moments where you just sit and wonder what he's saying.
With polls showing most Americans agree with that sentiment, Biden might be determined to run, but some other Democrats are weighing their options. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Madison, Wisconsin.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.